YouTube, what the crap's going on? Welcome back to Total War Arena. And this is going to be a little bit different because it's actually a replay. And the cool thing is I can now actually kind of show you the battle from all perspectives. This is a battle I played, so I'll be able to bring you Total War Arena battle replay videos now. So this will make it a little more like a traditional Total War video. Just come to think of it, I need to check my sound because I know how loud the music is in this game. I really like the music and the sound effects. They sound nice. Just the music can get a little bit overwhelming if you don't tone it down. Anyway, so this is on the map Thermopylae, which looks very nice from this vantage point, actually. You'll notice that I do have the ability to show this from anybody's perspective. I'm on this team over here. The enemy team is from that perspective, or you can turn off the fog war altogether and see everything. I've got it queued up to where I can turn off the AI or the however, I don't know how to pause this yet. This is a work in progress. In fact, I'm just running this off of a script that the Creative Assembly gave me. There's not actually an official replay feature. What's new in Total War Arena? We have entered a closed beta period here. So the Creative Assembly has moved it from the closed alpha to closed beta. They've added Arminius, so we have our first look at a barbarian general. I will give you a look at Arminius soon, and you know, just kind of give you an idea how that's going to look. Again, I have no idea how the sounds are in this. I don't want it to be too quiet or too loud on one or the other. Maybe do something like that. Cut the effects and the speech just a bit too. Alright, I'll try and balance in the sound as we go. So I'm going to be playing, let's see, where's my guys? I'm running under the name Athar's Man Beast still. So I'm actually running with 2 Hellenic Cataphracts and a 300 Spartans, which is a gold unit. Let me just talk through this battle. This battle I thought was interesting. You know, I don't know what a professional looking battle looks like, but again, from our point of view, if you want to see what that looks like, this is what my team is seeing. So clearly there's a lot of enemy units over here, and that's one of the things that's interesting about Arena to me, is that you can get kind of interesting, and so that's what my team sees, here's what the enemy team sees. So they have no idea there's a ton of units back here, so keep in mind when I'm viewing from this one, the line of sight plays a huge role in Arena, and I actually really like that. It's one of the features about the game that I enjoy. What's more challenging about the game is just that it requires a pretty big level of investment to level up, or just you can level up with some money. The good thing is that this game, at least from everything I'm seeing right now, it's not pay to win. Skill plays a big role in how many points you're going to get. Skill plays a role in how fast you can level up. Money can play a role in how fast you level up because you can actually buy gold now, and then you can convert gold to silver and so on and so forth. It definitely helps, but it is not going to be the end-all. Let's check out these cool Roman units charging into some other Roman units over here. It's nice that CA changed the camera to where we can get close-ups now. So you can see these units duking it up all up close, going at it. There's some archers back over here too. Those are some Cretan archers, very good archers. So anyway, yeah, you can see our side kind of beginning a fight here. Not all the engagements are great, but the fight's relatively close here at the beginning. I don't know if we started out with more men and we started winning. I'm kind of looking at maybe using the forest for some cover and seeing if I can bait some sword units onto the front of this 300 Spartans unit so that I can use the anvil ability and then hopefully hammer them with my Hellenic Cataphracts, which, you know, one would think that should be a pretty potent combination. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I almost think I may have the sound too low now. If I go back and forth a little during the video, then maybe I'll get a chance to see exactly where it should land in the end. Let's try this. Okay, so yeah, in any case, it's definitely got some interesting mechanics, the game does. There's a lot of micromanagement that will need to be done. Yeah, we have a cavalry unit who's back here putting pressure on the enemy base. But we're not going to capture the base that quick. As you can see, there's still 6 minutes left in the replay. I decided to retreat my spears a little bit, and I hear him call out that there's an enemy trying to get our base, and sure enough, there is. Now, represents the enemies. I don't really know why it turned out that way in the replay. Obviously, I was seeing blue, but that's just the way the replay comes out. Remember, the replay is a work in progress. Creative Assembly is just giving us this. Here's these cavalrymen getting hit by Pilla. Up close, this game looks pretty good. I mean, it's no match for Rome 2 or Attila and full-on graphics, but it looks pretty nice. It's one of the things that I've enjoyed about this game. I've noticed that there's more players in matchmaking recently. When it went to closed beta, the Creative Assembly must have allowed more people to join. Let's go take a look at what's going on down in the hot gates, see how hotly contested they are. Here's the big brawl going on between units. It's a little bit hard to tell the difference between alliances, but not too bad. Well, I say that, it's just because these guys over here are wearing blue colors, and these guys over here are wearing red. So, lots of people duking it out down in the hot gates. The enemy team has all these skirmishers here. There was Cretan archers and others. Looks like we've got some cavalry that's going to try and bust through. They're going to get stopped a little bit by those spearmen there. They're going to get a little bit of a charge, but the Cretan archers won't be dead, and that cavalry actually gets routed, probably using the fear ability with Miltiades. I see this fight start up over here, and I swing in with the Hellenic Cataphract from 2 flanks, and I'm going to run a hammer charge onto the enemy cavalry here that's pinned down. So we'll watch my Hellenic Cataphracts roll in, and they're going to cause some pretty big damage. My Hellenic Cataphracts are the dudes right there in kind of that bluish color. So yeah, got some nice charges there with the Cataphracts. You can see my guys retreating here. We smashed the enemy cavalry pretty easy. The Hellenic Cataphracts, I don't know all the different unit stats and how it balances together very well yet, so don't hold me to anything here. It seems like the Hellenic Cataphracts are quite good on the charge, as one would expect. Here's my 300 Spartans. Moving forward, I was going to take them towards the enemy base. And anyway, I'm trying to use my cavalry basically for targets of opportunity to get some points. And from a points perspective, I'm not doing anything spectacular so far in this battle. So, yep. I don't know why it's showing that guy's units. Probably need to take it off here to select my units back. There we go. So, yeah, I'm going to take my Hellenic Cataphracts over. That must have been someone else's guys, like the team leader or whoever it was. Here's my guys. I'm going to go over and try and get some cheeky charges on these spearmen who are engaged. I'm going to get a hammer charge here, but it doesn't work out so good. And then I actually do get into these Cretan archers that are back there. So, but while I was doing this, I got busy and did not notice that my 300 Spartans were just like walking through this spear unit that they could have easily defeated. This is a challenge for me because I'm not super micro savvy, so I'm going to end up getting my 300 Spartans killed in a very dishonorable fashion. Shameful display! But the good news is I am doing quite okay with my Hellenic Cataphracts. They are still quite alive, and I'm using them to kind of... I'm being a little bit reckless with them right now. I'm using them to kind of cycle on and off of this Agema spear. I want to kill it. It is a heavy spear unit, but if I charge it while they're not as braced, I was hoping to get some kills, but without the hammer charge, you really don't do any damage. My guys just don't really cause any impact damage, so this is kind of a waste, to be honest. I forget that the cavalry charges on this game are super underwhelming unless you're using a special ability charge. Like right there, I finally used the special ability charge, and you're going to see me mow over quite a few of those spears, but I'm going to go ahead and get out of there and let the swords take up this fight. They can finish it. But managed to get myself some more kills there again, so now I'm actually up to 27, which is decent. This is my first battle for the day whenever I played this with Alexander, so I have the potential to earn some first victory points here. Want to get you plenty of sweet views of the units. The map's really pretty looking very nice. Really like that they allow the camera to come in at a lower angle. Really appreciate the replays. Although this isn't the finished version of replays, very glad that it's going to make it into the final product. This is going to be key in making this be very Total War savvy and Total War-esque. Let's take a look at some other people's units, not just my Hellenic Cataphracts. Here's some Agema spears, like some friendly Agema spears. Looks like some Velites or something here, some skirmishers. What are these guys? Republican skirmishers. Enemy units over here, let's see what they got. Legionaries. Yeah, it looks like 3 different units of legionaries. I'm going to use my Hellenic Cataphracts to try and get at some of these legionaries. There are some Thurio spearmen here protecting them. I'm going to get kind of a crappy charge right there with one of my Cataphract units I'll have to pull off. But then yeah, I can't remember. Actually, that may not have been my Cataphract unit. It wasn't. I get a very nice rear charge right here, actually. And then I do a hammer charge, but a lot of my guys end up hitting the wall. But I destroyed what was left of that legionary unit and got a pretty good damage on some of these units here. I'm going to bring my Hellenic Cataphracts around, rear charge these units over here who are engaged. Again, I don't have my my hammer charge at the moment, so the effect is mostly morale, and these units do rout, so my teammates are going to be able to finish them off. We are actually capturing the enemy base. I know it looks like the enemy's capturing ours. Remember on this one, the colors are flipped for whatever reason. It's probably just the the temporary replay system that they have in place. I'm on the red team right now, so that capture is actually a good thing. Get a little bit of a hammer charge in there, cause a few friendly fire hammer charge casualties probably actually. I'm going to go ahead and just pull away from that and try and cycle around into the back of these Agema Spears again. You see them here engaged with, I think, another unit of Agema Spears. They're actually taking javelin fire from above, too. Here comes a completely underwhelming no hammer charge. So you're going to see me just pull around and come back. I don't know why the charges are so horribly underwhelming unless you're using a special ability, but they just are. I'm going to run back around and try this again. But it says we're defeated. We actually won, but again, that's because, remember, it's showing it from the enemy team's perspective. So, yep, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed it. It does not have like an official loadout screen yet, so hope you enjoyed the replay. This will become more official as it goes on. I'm glad to be able to show you something, though. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.